It'll be a good watch.
Yeah, certainly two of the younger players on the tour both made their starts through the PDC Development Tour. Smith has moved on to the promised land. Dimitry, certainly full of character. Despite many TV appearances, is relatively still learning the ropes.
He's a good player again. A good straight up throw right down the middle. Michael Smith, much more of a rhythm player, isn't he?
140.
It's noticeable from Michael's point of view, the latter part of the season. He has started to get some form back, some really good results, which is good to see.
93.
Next top four in the PDC order of merit.
70.
Smith, of course, well beaten by Rob Cross, wasn't he? Cross's journey to the final at the European Championship.
134.
Good leg this from the young Belgian. Was inspired to start playing professionally by Kim Huybrechts and the success that he has had on the tour. Berg here. Is he going to go for it?
He was just checking the score, wasn't he?
Dart. This tournament apart, why is it such a big weekend for Dimitry Berg and his hopes for the rest of the year?
Well, as well as anything else, Development 2 as well this weekend, as he's looking to fill this in, and he does. Playing well. He's currently the second player on the Development 2, which is this weekend, so it all depends how he does here. He's obviously entered it, wanting to do well here, but if he doesn't, he can travel down to Wigan.
The carrot for the winner of the PDC Unicorn Development Tour it's a golden ticket, isn't it? Well, hang on a sec, hang on a minute. Oh, unlucky.
He was looking for it, wasn't he?
He was.
The dream maker was dreaming.
But there's Kyle Anderson. We'll see him in action on Saturday night here.
100.
But the golden ticket for the winner of the Development Tour is
place in the World Championships. Can't get any bigger than that. Also the top two win a 2-year tour card.
Yeah, well, Development Tour just ahead of Dimitry. So it's catch-22, isn't it, for the Belgian? Want to do well here, and then if he can, he wants to go to Wigan and do well there.
He just wants to play.
Yeah. 5 for another leg.
75.
Wyatt playing pretty well. A chance for Michael Smith to get his team into this match. Needs the treble now.
So, will that cost him, I wonder? That's a good marker for Berg, and that's unlucky. You have to say,
plainly, you didn't think Michael would come back to the board, but he did. But he missed. Dimitry steps up to the mark. He leads 2-0.
Barneveld, who seeded 4 here this weekend in Glasgow. Michael Smith, invited to the World Series this summer, making his debut in August. Will have been disappointed because in all 3 tournaments in Auckland, Melbourne and Perth, he fell at the first hurdle. Beaten in the quarterfinals, which is where the seeded players came in.
Yes,
All adding to the experience, I guess, but
well, he's had plenty of results that can get you down a bit, but all of a sudden you get one good result and you're back up, so you've got to keep fighting away. One of those.
174.
Well, this has been a fantastic performance so far. Averaging 9 on 100, Vandenberg.
92.
Just 90 and a bit, the average for Michael Smith.
Yeah, in the race to 6, you can't afford to make too many mistakes. Oh, wonderful darts from Dimitry.
Well, how about this? Oh.
105.
Well, that's for a 13 darter. Back to back, 174s. And this is the talent that is Dimitry Vandenberg. How about that? 3-0 up against Michael Smith.
Well, he's keeping his cool on the doubles. The only mistake you have to say he made was missing the double 5. He did return.
I like his throw as well. Let's have a look at this. He's absolutely motionless. Straight on and straight down the middle with the dart. Everything right up.
He's playing.
Give you a better idea. World of darts.
Back in again. And he can't leave a finish, but he'll certainly put a hole in it.
Well, Smith isn't on a finish either. He will be now. Well, he was on the walk then, wasn't he? He'd thrown the last dart and he was on the walk to take them out. But he's left tops after 12 darts, as Dimitry did in the last leg.
44. I give 40.
Well, to finally get on the board.
Yes, on the fourth leg.
Yeah, you feel a little bit better.
The leg is Dimitry to throw first. Game on.
This is a big leg for both players. Dimitry, 4-1.
But the other thing is, Alan, that because Vandenberg started, Smith has to break him twice, doesn't he?
140.
102 average for the young Belgian.
131.
Yes, and when you look at an average like that, player throwing first, on average you're only going to get 12 darts at the board.
Ooh, now then. Just the chance that Smith's been waiting for.
24.
It might be.
He needs to jump on it. He can go at the break 3-2. He really will be a happy bunny because he's been outplayed for most of this match so far. Not played his best, to be fair.
Not about a happy bunny, but a happy bully.
That beat a bit of bully.
140.
Good recovery from Vandenberg there. Keeps the pressure on Michael.
134.
Decent visit as well, leaves himself a finish. Albeit one at the higher end. He might have to get it.
140.
Back-to-back 140s from Vandenberg. Piles the pressure on Smith. Another one.
He fancied it, didn't
Well, he
he?
did.
He fancied
The first
it.
dart was perfectly positioned, wasn't it?
Dimitry required 57.
So for Dimitry Vandenberg, the world number 43, to go 4-1 up. Never in doubt. What a performance this has been so far. 101.5 average. And Dimitry Vandenberg is coasting. Michael Smith, the world number 10, has it all to do. Vandenberg deservedly in front, you have to say, by 4 legs to 1. delight for Dimitry. Oh, the dream maker, and it's coming true so far here on the opening night of the World Series. 4-1 up against Michael Smith, number 10 in the world. We've also lost out of the top 10 Adrian Lewis and Dave Chisnall. Is Michael Smith going to go the same way?
96.
Dimitri's dream is to represent his country in the World Cup of Darts. He wants to break up the Hybrex partnership. Kim and Ronnie.
100.
It's his aim to take over from Ronnie Hybrex in the world rankings and play alongside his darting hero representing his country.
121.
Not wrong with dreaming and ambition and aims.
Plenty of years to do that, hasn't he? He's producing some of his best here.
Yeah.
108.
Wonderful.
Yeah, 105 average nearly. 2 180s, 2 174s. At the moment, he's dishing out a darting lesson to Michael Smith.
He certainly is. 2 maximums. Also had 2 174s, both in the same leg. Wonderful performance so far. Got to keep it going.
Well, he's got a smile on his face.
He's one of my favourite young players, without a doubt.
I have to say, he absolutely loves it with a passion, doesn't he? He enjoys just playing, as you said before. Yep, 16 for tops for a 12 darter.
96.
But look where Smith is, back on 164.
Can he get it though? Can he get it?
Ball!
117. Dimitry 20.
I'm lost for words.
Nearly fell off my chair myself.
5 for Dimitry. Now then. Well done, young man. That was a great dart.
7-legged Dimitry.
See
Here
the
he is,
expression as well, can't you?
An average of 101, throwing to complete what you could say is a Dimitry demolition job.
Played fantastic all the way through, kept his composure even at that moment there.
40.
Makes such a difference when you can hit the double with your last dart. The opponent thinks he's going to get another shot, and then he doesn't. Just drain your opponent. Just got to keep moving on.
Well, Smith didn't take a chance the last time. 40 and 59 from Berg with his first 6. 60 with Smith,
55.
followed by 55. And you have to say that Berg has twice opened the door for Michael Smith in this leg.
Yes, Michael, such a good rhythm player, as we know. He just hasn't found it. Certainly that first dart hasn't hit a maximum yet. Only 4 140s. We're in the 7th leg. He's normally a better scorer than that, even if he's not hitting the doubles. He does score pretty well normally. That's normally a good marker for him, somewhere around there.
140.
Well, it could be a weekend off for Michael Smith. Could be a weekend off sweating as well. As it stands, because he won a European Tour event in Gibraltar, he's qualified for the Grand Slam. Another one!
74.
3 174s, it's match point Dimitry.
174 machine.
Yeah, just
Never heard that one before.
134.
Just to confirm that Smith is the next in line to be knocked out of automatic Grand Slam place if someone reaches the final. That's a beauty. Double 16 to complete a fabulous victory.
62.
On the wire. On the wire. Chance for Smith. Tops.
72.
Not to be.
Never felt confident that he was confident that he was going to hit it. Berg goes through to the next round with a dazzling Dimitry Dreammaker performance. job done, and Dimitry will play Raymond van Barneveld. If the Belgian plays like that, Barney will have to be his very, very best. Performance of the night so far from Dimitry van den Berg.